It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Lightning Hands, and they will have a power advantage here. And they'll be facing the Ogre, and they will enjoy a reach advantage. This is one of the most stacked divisions in the world. These two will be competing as lightweights.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
First up, we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO. Up against them, the Ogre from Mexico. The last fight was a very controversial decision loss.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks trimmed with orange, here is the current Continental Lightweight Champion, Lightning Hands. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Ogre.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're underway in round one. Good-looking jab. Clean jab. There's a counter shot. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. They better start respecting each other's punching power. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go, it's round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
counterpunch. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. His stamina is off the charts. Couldn't land that jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Missed him with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Well done with that counter shot. So much firepower here. We wanted action, and they are delivering. He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And the Ogre goes down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
knockout. Beautiful counter punch. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Misses with the straight left. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. That time counter shot. He misses with that straight left. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
There's the bell for round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Round 7, here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nope, that jab not going to score. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. How did they not go down?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The Ogre has been knocked out. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I need to see that again.
Are you okay?